Welcome, you're watching Vox News, your daily news updates with Rita Kamkumo. Our headlines today: Uganda's outgoing president, Yoweri Museveni, confirms the ban on social media ahead of the elections. Uganda's opposition leader, Bobi Wine, denounces alleged ongoing killings and abductions by the authorities in the run-up to the elections. The family of Senegal's best pupil, who went missing in Paris a week ago, urges the authorities to find her. Our top story today: Uganda's outgoing president, Yoweri Museveni, confirmed on Tuesday the ban on social media platforms and messaging applications ordered by the national regulator, just 2 days before legislative and presidential elections.
This is unfortunate, but it is unavoidable. There's no way anybody can come and play around with our country to decide who is good, who is bad. This one we will stop, this one we cannot accept that.
The ban on social media came in reaction to Facebook's decision to shut down several accounts and pages belonging to Ugandan government officials, including the ruling party's account a few days ago.
If you want to take sides against the NRM, then that group would not operate in Uganda. Uganda is ours, it's not anybody's. Those Facebook and those groups did not respond, I hear, and I'm sure the government has closed the social media. Those channels of Facebook and I don't know which one.
Facebook accused Ugandan authorities of seeking to manipulate public opinion ahead of the vote by using fake and duplicate accounts to boost the popularity of posts, among other accusations. The social media giant decided to investigate the matter quickly and to take down the disputed accounts given the impending election, a move deemed patronizing by Museveni.
We therefore don't need lectures from anybody about anything, because there's nothing we don't know.
Museveni at the same time dismissed international criticism of a government crackdown on the opposition in the run-up to Thursday's elections, in which he's seeking to extend his 34-year rule. Meanwhile, in Uganda, opposition presidential candidates held a joint press conference on Tuesday denouncing alleged ongoing violence and intimidation by security forces 2 days ahead of the country's parliamentary and presidential elections.
As you all know, ladies and gentlemen, standing against General Museveni is a more dangerous crime than any crime we know here in Uganda. As we stand here today, abductions are ongoing, killings are ongoing, and arrests are ongoing. Last night, one of our team members, my driver sometimes and works mainly as a mechanic, one Katerega, was shot by the military and he passed away this morning. And again this morning, my house was raided. 2 of my gardeners were taken away and my security guard was beaten very, very badly.
Despite outgoing President Yoweri Museveni in power since 1986, yet seeking re-election, some opposition candidates expressed their hopes for change through peaceful means, which they believe will be a first since independence.
We've been unfortunate as a country. In the last 58 years, we've never had any peaceful change. Our deepest desire, even as we participate in this electoral process, is to have an opportunity as a country for once to see change through peaceful means, through an election.
If this election is not run well, the whole process is going to be a recipe for a chaotic Uganda.
The opposition called on supporters to go to the polls in large numbers on Thursday and to protect the election from rigging. On the health front, 2 Malawian ministers have died of coronavirus this week. The government of Malawi announced on Tuesday that Transport Minister Sidik Maya, who was also the ruling party's vice president, passed away on Tuesday morning after testing positive for COVID-19 last week. Local government minister Linson Belekanyama also died of the disease on Tuesday after a 2-week illness. President Lazarus Chakwera has declared a 3-day national mourning starting on Tuesday. In South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa on Tuesday said that his country aims to vaccinate 2/3 of its population against coronavirus, or 40 million people, by the end of the year 2021.
We have put in place a comprehensive vaccination strategy to reach all parts of the country, and we continue to work on this strategy, ensuring that it will be effective. This will be the largest and most complex logistical undertaking in our country's history.
With more than 1,002,000 COVID-19 cases registered since the beginning of the pandemic, South Africa aims to vaccinate 2/3 of its 57 million inhabitants, hoping to achieve herd immunity by the end of 2021. A young woman named Jariso, best known as Senegal's best pupil, has been missing for more than a week in France, where she is studying. Her family back home in Senegal said on Tuesday that her disappearance is hurting more and more.
We have a heavy heart. To stay all this time without seeing her is very difficult to live. We pray to the good Lord to find her again. We also ask for prayers from everyone. We have the support of all the Senegalese people. We thank the President of the Republic, but also Minister Serigné and Mbai Cham. We ask them to do even more to find her. Her disappearance is beginning to last and is hurting the family more and more.
The 20-year-old prize-winning student has not been seen or heard from since the 4th of January. Her mentor spoke on her disturbing disappearance.
The last phone conversation I had with Deary was on the evening of Friday, January 1st. There was nothing to suggest any anxiety on her part or any particular state of mind. She worked well over the Christmas holidays on the homework and exercises her teachers had given her. At least that's what she told me. And she was also confident about tackling what was left of her school year and then her exams. I note that I saw information that she was last seen in Toulouse. No, she had returned to Paris. We are certain of it. She only spent 2 days in Toulouse. I am thinking of the youth as well. She was perceived a bit as a model, a girl who didn't come from a privileged background or from a hyper-literate background, and who managed to have an academic career, which is a laudable one. I think that it's all of this that caused her disappearance to provoke emotion and consternation, and also led to the mobilization of Senegalese people, both here in Senegal and abroad.
An inquiry into Jariso's disappearance has been opened in France, where she is a student at Paris Elite Louis Le Grand High School. The website of the Consulate for Senegal in Paris has posted a missing persons notice with the young woman's photograph, inviting anyone with information to get in touch with them. On the international scene in Britain, Interior Minister Priti Patel warned on Tuesday that anyone breaking coronavirus lockdown measures would face action from the authorities after thousands of people reportedly breached lockdown rules in the country.
A minority of people are putting the health of the nation at risk by not following the rules. That is why the Secretary of State for Local Government has today talked to councils about the role that they have to play in enforcing the rules and in saving lives. And our police officers are now moving more quickly to issuing the fines where people are clearly breaching coronavirus regulations. My message today to anyone refusing to do the right thing is simple. If you do not play your part, our selfless police officers who are out there risking their own lives every day to keep us safe, they will enforce the regulations. And I will back them to do so, to protect our NHS and to save lives.
We will not waste time trying to reason with people like this who have no regard for the safety of others. Organising parties or large gatherings is dangerous, selfish and totally irresponsible in light of the current threat that we face. Organisers will be fined, but so too will the people who choose to attend.
The warning comes as the authorities have vowed to step up enforcement measures to curb COVID-19 infection rates in the country. Last but not least, on the football scene, Manchester United's manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on Tuesday welcomed his team's victory at Burnley that took them to the top of the Premier League.
I thought we came out second half, played really well and deserved the win. Then Paul's performance, of course, was, I think him and Nemanja in midfield, I think they really played as players who know what this is about. And these games, what they're about. They pegged us back, and you expect that here at Turf Moor anyway, with the quality of players they've got in the box. But we put our body on the line, blocked, defended, stuck our head in like Luke did. So of course the mentality is getting better. So I'm very pleased with the spirit.
Solskjaer added that he looks forward to his team playing against Liverpool on Sunday. That's it for today. Thank you for watching Vox News.